Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. Today is Tuesday, May 28th. It's probably about 4:30 in the afternoon, or evening, I guess that would be. We're gonna start with the chickens, because I got Rhineland and Hannah. Hannah is Rhineland's cousin, for y'all that don't know Hannah yet. They just moved here from Georgia, probably like a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago. But Rhineland wants to go check for eggs, so we're gonna start over here with the chickens, go check for eggs, feed these chickens out, and that's Donald's group that y'all are used to. That's behind our house. We're gonna start over there, then we're gonna go feed the chickens in the barn. That is all my American breast chickens, mainly roosters. And then also we have probably, out of all those chickens, it's probably 10 hens and probably 8 or 9 roosters, I think. We'll count them over there, I guess. But that's the American breast hens and roosters, and then the white leghorns as well. So we're gonna feed them out as well. And then the main goal of today's video, roosters. Someone mentioned that it's the frequency of my camera or my phone that makes these roosters crow when we're videoing. Could be. And then main focus of today's video is putting up the Premier One fence. We have not put that up yet. We're gonna get that put up and hopefully put the white leghorns in there in the next video. I don't know if I'll be able to get that done in today's video because I only have a limited time to work today because I still have to go to my actual job. So hopefully you guys will join us, follow along with us today, and enjoy the video. Yeah, you stop it, Donald Jr. Okay, Rai, you doing push-ups in a princess dress?
I did. I touched the floor.
Those look like your uncle's push-ups.
There you go.
Did you say uncle?
Uncle Brady.
Oh, I was thinking Braxton.
Remember when Brady would do push-ups?
Yeah.
Like, nope, that don't count.
Okay, you ready to go check for eggs?
I don't have shoes on the front door, and it's wet over there, though.
It's not wet over there.
It was raining there.
Simon,
No, it's dry.
check eggs.
I'm gonna go check eggs. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, I don't want to. I want
Okay.
to shoes.
Hannah, you want to check for eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hold them.
Hey, what are you listening to?
Nothing.
You just like to wear headphones, don't you?
Yeah.
Is it for your image? You wanna look cool, so you wear headphones?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta undo the lock. Nope, that's not the lock. Nope. Hey,
Do it.
you can't do it. It's right here. Do you want me to do it for you? Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's unlocked, so now let's pull it right here. Oh my goodness, no eggs there. So there's no eggs there. So we'll lock this back. There we go. All right, we got one more place to look, okay?
Here.
Yeah, but hey, only I can get those eggs because they're so far back there, but I'll let you hold them, okay?
Okay.
What's the first thing I gotta do? Hold on, don't go too far, too close. Hey, back up. What do we gotta look for first?
Eggs.
Well, before eggs, we have to look for snakes.
Yeah.
It's summertime, so there could be snakes. So back up and let me look for snakes.
There's a feather in there. There's a feather in there.
Yeah. Quite a few eggs. And no snake. Okay, y'all, Hannah's got the camera. She's videoing me. I'm gonna feed the chickens. And then with this little container, this little scoop, we're gonna put the eggs in it. Now let Hannah hold the scoop when we get the eggs. Did that look pretty good? Did you do a good job, Hannah? You think you got it? Okay.
Now can I get the eggs?
Okay, Hannah's gonna hold the scoop. I've got to get the eggs because they're too far back there, okay?
I thought they'd be right there. So I
No,
could
they're
get
always
them.
in that corner. Stand right there and I'll hand them to you and you can put them in here. You just can't drop them, okay? Because if you drop them in there, they'll bust. You have to put them way down in here and let them go, okay? All right. So count them. That's 1.
2, 3,
Okay, that's 3.
11,
4.
4,
What was that one?
4,
5.
5,
So this one is 6, 7,
7,
8. So that makes this one 9. So how many did we get? Do you remember?
1, 2. I can't count.
9. We got 9.
9.
So out of 5 hens in 2 days, we got 9 eggs in 2 days out of 5 hens. So 5 one day, 4 the next day. That's pretty good. Probably should have collected them yesterday. Once it gets summertime, you really need to collect your eggs every day, not, you know, every other day, but I think we'll be fine. All right, y'all, we got these chickens taken care of. We're gonna walk down here and feed these, like I said, the Leghorns and the American breast hens and roosters. We'll take a look at them, but I'll probably feed them off camera. Just take a quick look at them real quick so we can get started on that Premier 1 fence out there with the death layers. I got Don Jr. behind me. I don't know if y'all can see him. Well, hello. So all these birds are doing great, even though they're staying inside the coop, the barn coop. I would open this, but there's too many of them that want to try to fly out. Oh, see? All right, let me just see if I can count the roosters real quick. That'll tell us how many hens are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me recount them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's only 6 roosters in here. I thought there was more than that. So I've got a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. You knocked it open, didn't you? Funny you. That's exactly why I have this. This way, when they jump up there, they can't open this. It won't pop open. So now if they jump up there, it won't pop this open. So I have 17 chickens in there. I had 19, I've lost 2. And the reason I lost them is because they got out and I don't know where they're at. They could be around here because I see a white chicken out here every once in a while. I just don't know where it's laying. It's one of the hens, unfortunately. I need to get it back. So I think maybe I've only lost 1. But that means 6 out of 17. That means I have 11 hens in there. So that's good. I'm gonna put all 11 hens out there with the death layer hens and that black Australorp. And then I'm gonna move that rooster back over here. So all I'll have in here is roosters. And then me and Tanya made a decision yesterday that we are gonna butcher all these roosters. I don't know if we're gonna get to that on this set of days off, but if we do, well, I'll make sure we video that because I haven't done a chicken butchering video in probably 2 years. So I'll do a new one, an updated one. Everything's still the same, but hopefully we're a little better at it because we've done it off video a few times. Hopefully we're just a little bit better at it and I'll show you guys our process. By the way, I have not gotten an egg out of that group of hens in probably 4 days. That's another reason why I need to move them because there's no reason why they shouldn't be laying eggs. The reason is because they're not in the sun. They're not getting that daylight all day like they should be. So it's my fault. But when we move them over here, I fully expect to start getting easily 10 eggs a day. 8 to 10 eggs a day for the rest of this summer. That should start kicking in about a week after I put them in there. So for the first few days, I may only get 1 or 2 or 3, but eventually I'll get 8 to 10 a day. So here's the death layers like I was talking about. I have 4 hens here and then this little rooster here that's not very nice anymore at all. He's mean, so I stay away from him. So I got 2 death laying hens, that black Australorp, and then I have this little frizzle thingy. She will look a lot better, a lot prettier when I get that rooster out, because that rooster just attacks her like crazy. And I don't mean in a violent way, I mean in a reproducing way. Yeah, you stay back, dude. I'll make you dinner tonight if you attack me today. You will become dinner very quickly. He keeps inching closer. All right, so the consensus is in. You guys like time lapses. It's me that doesn't like them all that much. It's not that I don't like them. I can do them. I just didn't realize so many people liked them. Mainly because I don't enjoy watching them. So, like I said in my previous video, I think it's just a preference. It's a style. A lot of content creators do time lapses. It's an easy way to show their work and not have to move their camera around. So I get that part. That is a good thing. That dang rooster. It may be today. If he attacks me today, it's today that he's gone. But the hens are coming close to me, so he's coming close to me to keep me away from his hens. He thinks I want his hens. He thinks I'm the competition. So anyway, the consistency's in. You guys like them, so I'm gonna start doing them. I'll do them more often. We'll see how it goes. You guys make sure you keep leaving comments and let me know if you like them or not. He's staying between me and the hens. All right, so we're gonna put the white fence right here around that coop, around that hay, and we'll time lapse it. So before we get started with this time lapse, I wanna show y'all how I lay this out and put up a Premier One fence my style. Someone mentioned in the previous video that Brandon over at Eddie Family Farm, him and Leighton did it with their tractor and their forks and stuff and held it on the forks while they pulled it out, I think. I have not seen that video yet. I'll go make sure I check it out. This is just the easiest way I've found to do it with one person. You could probably definitely do it easier if you had some tractor assistance for sure. But let me turn you around and show you, and then we'll time lapse the actual work. So I laid it all down right here, and I make sure I got one end piece where I want it. And then I start pulling it out from the top. Like this is the underside, this one here, this one piece is all the way at the bottom of this. And then the top one is the other end piece, and I pull it all the way out, which is what I've done here. And then when I get far enough away, I stop and I pull all that to one end. And then I start again. I'll start pulling this and I'll stop about right here. So I'll have two sections here. And then that should leave me with enough that I can start staking in the ground right here. And then I'll start turning the corner and going this way. Like I said in my previous video also, I'm gonna make this a square this time, not a circle. I seem to have worse luck with a circle, even though it's designed to be a circle. I have better luck with a square for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so now you can see I've got enough pulled out that I can start staking these in the ground. And if you come to this end, you'll see I have two sections here. I have a group of 5 and a group of 5. So that's two different sections. I'll pull this section eventually here in a minute, but you'll see that on the time lapse. So there's 18 total poles here, or stakes. So I'm gonna put 2 sides with 5, 2 sides with 4. That's how I'm gonna do it. So that'll kind of make it a good square. It's gonna be more of a rectangle, but that's okay. I forgot to mention something, so I'm gonna stop the time lapse right in the middle and talk about it. When you get about halfway done with putting this up, you need to stop, pull all your stuff to the other end and start putting it together where you started and work this way now. So that eventually I meet right here in this corner, which is gonna be the middle of the fence. That way you have it designed correctly and you don't have less fence than you need when you get to the end and you can't even reach the other pole. That's how I do it. So I go halfway through with the poles or the stakes, start at the same side again where I started at originally, put my very end pole right next to it, and then work my way back to the middle again, the opposite direction. Easiest way that I've found to do the Premier One fence. Okay, y'all, the time-lapse part is over. I could not get these last 2 in the ground. The ground is so hard right there. I'm gonna have to go get my little mini sledgehammer and hammer those in, and then I'll tighten all of it up, but I'll show you me tighten it up. Oh, that one there too, I couldn't get that one in the ground. I just got certain spots of the ground that's just very hard. You know, the water drains off of it and it doesn't stay moist very long at all, so. I'll get these 2 pounded in, tighten it up. I'll have to leave an opening so that they can get in. I'll probably take 2 of these stakes out. That way they have a big enough opening to get in tonight. Okay, I wanna show y'all real quick how I tie off my corners. And I will do this in all 4 corners. I tie it at the top so that this top corner is always tall. It's not sloping. It's not leaning this way. I mean, you can see there is a bow here, but I think when I get the rest of them cornered up, the rest of the corners up, I think this will straighten a little bit, plus I can adjust it a little bit to straighten it. This one I did hammer in. I did that off camera. It's leaning this way because the stake, the actual metal stake, is bent really bad. So I just need to rebend that probably, but it'll do for now. Once I get this corner up, we'll see how far sloping it is. I may have to put a stake here to pull it in a little bit as well. Well, hello, Miss Tanya.
Hello.
Did you just get home from work?
Yes.
How was your day?
It was not good. I'm hurting.
Yeah. So you gonna call it quits? I think you should. If you're hurting, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you talk to them about it?
I did, yeah.
What'd they say?
Don't know yet.
Okay. So Tanya quit work about 8 months ago. Hadn't worked since.
And I felt so good.
Yeah, she started feeling really good. Her back started feeling really good, feeling better. But she got an itching to kind of start work again because one of her friends called her about it and said, hey, we got an opening. So she went back and she's been there 2 weeks and 1 day now. Mm-hmm. And she's thinking, it's not going to work out. Her back's starting to hurt really bad. Makes her evenings miserable. So
Yeah.
I think it's just time for her to call it quits and just not go back to work. I got a new employee. She can be my cameraman.
Yeah. I'll have to be.
It's not hard on your back,
That's true.
right? I can't pay her because I don't really make hardly anything off these videos, so.
It won't do me any good to complain to my boss.
Right,
So.
yeah. I mean, I'll listen, but. All right, let me show you guys what I've done. Okay, I think I time-lapsed this over here, these corners and the pounding those stakes in. I put this stake in the ground here, this black one, but I'm not gonna tie this one off yet because I wanna leave these two, probably all three of these out tonight so that they can get back in here without having to fly over, get in their coop, and then tomorrow I'll put all the white chickens in here as well, or maybe even this evening. I can probably do it this evening. Get Brendan and Tanya to help me. Close it off. That way they'll be in here permanently. They'll have plenty of hay to scratch through, plenty of grass and bugs to eat. They'll have shade during certain times of the day, like right now. They'll definitely be able to get in the shade if they want. They'll have shade with their own coop. You can see their shade here. There's shade with the tree in this time frame, which is around 5:30, I think, right now. So they'll have plenty in here to eat. Hopefully 15 hens will be able to keep this grass down enough that I won't have to move it so often. Okay, like I said, I want to take at least 2 of these out for now. That way they can make their way back in here. So I'll lay those there. They'll be able to come back in through here, get in tonight and go to sleep. Elvira's in there right now. We think she might be broody, even though there's only 1 egg. And she's the only one laying an egg right now. The death layers and the black australorp, they're not even laying eggs. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's too hot. But yet Donald's girls, well, no, the shade would, I don't know. The shade typically keeps them from laying eggs. The sun's what makes them lay eggs. So I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out. Hopefully it gets better. But anyway, Donald's girls, 5 hens, like I just said earlier in the video, gave me 9 eggs in 2 days. So 1 day all 5 hens laid and 1 day only 4 laid. That's what you're supposed to get. And I'm getting it over there. I'm just not getting it here and I'm not getting it in the barn. So again, who knows? Chickens are dinosaurs. So
What are we gonna do just to see if it's...
Well, what we're gonna do with the ones in the, like I mentioned earlier in the video, you weren't here, but I mentioned the Leghorns and the American breast hens from the barn are coming over here with all these hens. This rooster's going in the barn.
Okay.
So that way, there's no excuse for sunlight not to be the problem. They'll have plenty of sunlight in here. They should start laying on a regular basis. I even mentioned in the video, like within a week, I should be getting 8 to 10 eggs in here a day because I'll have 15 hens in here. So
Probably be taking some of the fertile eggs
there's no eggs in the barn.
and putting them underneath.
With Donald's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could take like the 9 eggs I collected today, we could have put them with a duck because we have ducks constantly going broody. And I would love for my ducks, as a matter of fact, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do an experiment and just see if it works. I do have a duck right now that has some babies. I don't know where she's at. Huh? She's over there? Yeah, she was in that lean-to. And then yesterday morning when I came home from work, I had all the ducks right here in the road, so I had to wait. That was another rush hour problem. I had to wait for all the ducks, the baby ducks and the mama duck to cross the road, the driveway. But there's plenty of ducks in there right now. We just let them be. They run their course. If they get big enough, we give them away. I gave quite a few to some friends, so that's how we deal with the baby duck population. And then, but I would like to have more baby chicks. So if I can get baby chicks, I'll take the baby chicks away from the duck, put them in a brooder, and raise them myself. So, all right, that's going to be the wrap up of this part of the video. If I do get the hens in here tonight, I will add that to this video. But if not, y'all, we'll see you on the next video, and thanks for watching. Remember, do the good.
Fowler family farm.